live Roma to DC Summit Qualifier. That's what we will be doing shortly. I'm gonna pause this live stream here for to set it up, and then we will start as always. See you in a few. Hello guys, welcome back. Summit Qualifier Roma To DC. Let's have a look there. Unranked in all events. So let's have a look what we can do here. It runs for a week as always, from August 16th till August 23rd. We have a brand time attack, a crew time attack, a Speedtrap. Yeah, so Speedtrap we definitely gonna need a team around. Crew time attack as well. Drag trial as well, but yeah, we'll start with the drag anyway. Makes it a bit easier. 30 FPS. All driving help automatic. That will do for now. The team for this qualifier is Italian-American, so which might restrict us in some events to certain cars. For the drag trial, don't think we have an Italian car, so it's gonna be more likely all the Americans. Let's have a look what we can use. Yeah. As I thought, all the Americans. It seems to be a short track. First place is about 11 seconds, just under it. So I'm guessing we're going to have to go with the Viper, seeing that is the best American. If it's a long track, you're going to end up with the Mustang, but for now we're going to use the Viper. Seeing we are doing this solo. pretty straightforward. No bumps, no jumps this time. 11.3. That is not even that bad, considering first place at this moment is 10.9. We'll boost a little bit later, around 410 kilometers an hour. I tried this time, see if that's any faster. Not really, it's even slower. I have the car at this moment at 1299, but most likely we're gonna need 1317 here. Because that's a surprising thing in this. .470, really late boost now. See if that helps. Gets higher speed, but we'll get to it later, so I'm not so sure that's going to work though. The track is a bit too short, I guess. So we just need a team and quickly shift and then boost immediately and ghost. That's the best we can do, I think. 11.347, 39th at the moment. Okay, gonna have a look at the to see if 1317 is faster. 754th after one event. So what we are going to do, we have it on level 50 full grip. That's what we do with the Americans. We put them all on full grip, so it has 11 level 50 grip parts, but we're gonna change the weight reduction to level 60. By doing so, you put the car at 1317, it gets a bit higher top speed. Although I'm not so sure that on a short track like this it will make that big of a difference, but we'll have a look. Yep, Viper will do. There's no benefit in the Mustang. This short is too track. The track is too short. I mean, if you have a track of from around 20 seconds, then we're gonna end up with a Mustang. But for this one, it's too short. Heat up the tires at the start there. That is one of the things you can have with the car at 1317. Be a bit gentle with the throttle. So this run most likely will not be faster. Pretty close already, although with bad shifts and all. That's too early on the boost. You can only do 440 something, 545 something like that. With a team that works at the instant boost, because then you're ghost slipstreaming to a higher speed, but 11.367 seems to come back a lot, I must say. Try to boost around 430, get at least higher speeds. Seems to get a little slower starts as well, though not so sure that 1317 will actually be better on this track. Keep getting the same times. It's one of those weird things in this with the drag in this game. So we'll stick with the 1299, I guess. So no improvement with 1317, but in a team that might be faster though. 1319 the drag trial, which gives us 759th overall after one event. So gonna change a few things again. Back to sport and back to 60 FPS. Drag is done. Now next up, Monster Arena. Might be a bit of a problem as well. Italian Americans, that means we cannot use the Skyline, for instance, which we often use. So we're probably gonna end up with either the Dodge Challenger, might depend a bit on the arena, or the Abarth. If we could use that, we will have a look. Or can we? No. We cannot use the Skyline, we cannot use the 370Z. That's a bit of a problem. Gonna go with the Abarth. I do not know which arena we are going to have here, so we'll have a look. And then we know. For the Americans, usually the Challenger is the best. Although in this arena, I don't know. Challenger, Cherokee might also work. Yeehaw. Okay. Seriously, can't drive straight. And we had a good start, which is already a bit of a problem sometimes. Very often that first backflip there, you do not get a flip. If you're too fast or something like that. Ideal start would be 6,400 something, which we had. This one, now I'm getting the flip, but very often you do not get it. Same here. Got it, 6,500, that's like a perfect start. God. Seriously. That is the problem with the Abarth with the keyboard. Steer a bit too sharp and you're off. But then immediately retry it, because you need to be up there like at least 4 times. So if you drop down, that's immediately retry. Don't even bother to finish that run, because unless you need, if you're a new player and you need parts, yeah, then you need to finish runs. But if you have like all cars at maximum, it doesn't matter that much. Works pretty good with the Abarth there, this start. And again. Jesus, almost fell off again. Guess I'm gonna hit the brakes here, because take it 5,000. Not enough speed, okay. Now the most tricky part of this run. You need to get to 720 and you need to land it on the 1000. And you need to do that twice. Oh, managed to get it somehow. Reverse car, seriously. That's gonna cost us some time. This time we go right. But what's going on with this car? Seriously. Step by step, the route reveals itself. And at the end we will have a run with about 80,000 if all goes well. 80, 84, something like that. But the bar should work. It's also the it's a small car, so it's the easiest to do the 720 things. But it will work with the Challenger as well. Might be a bit difficult with the Cherokee or something like that. This time we do not get the flip. Not enough speed or whatever. So that's already 1000 points short. That's more like it. That was too late. I did get 1000, but not in the combination. Because this car acts a bit weird at the moment, I'm also gonna be short on time. Ten seconds left, which is a bit of a problem. No, the only good landing. Everything perfect, you score 84, 85,000. But this will do for the first look and scores. The rest we will improve during the week. 9th position, 88, 84 would be like 4th, 3rd, 4th, something like that. But for now, it's okay, yeah. 561st after 2 events. Now, the drift. The drift. Yeah, right. The drift is going to be circle jerking, ladies and gentlemen. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be on Cape Canaveral. So, but first things first, let's change some settings. Manual, we keep it on sport, sensitivity about 60, 70, something like that. Speed factor 2 clicks slower, bit less throttle, bit less braking, and wheel settings, of course. Now American, Italian. Italian we have Lamborghini, not so good. Ferrari, 7 gears. 7 gear cars are no good in drift. So I'm assuming we're gonna end up with Americans. Viper. I'm not so sure the Viper can do the circles. So we're probably gonna end up with the Dodge Challenger 1969 or Charger, whatever that is. Always get confused with those two. It's a Charger. My opinion, the Challenger has 2 doors, Charger has 4 doors, but yeah, 1969 it was the other way around apparently. So that means that in this thing we need to clear the road first. Okay. What I'm first gonna do is get that truck out of the way. I'm gonna retry and see if the truck is... Normally the truck should not reload, and that means you can drift around this building here with circles. I do not know if the settings are good enough. It might be possible that we need to put everything to the left to actually keep the circle going without losing the multiplier, so, but we'll see. But first you have to do a lap here, because you need to get the multiplier at times 40 or something. Just keep it in second gear. For the circle itself, probably have to go down to first gear, but we'll see. I already lost it. I'm not getting enough steering angle here. Multiplier will go up slower if you do this. Might end up with the Viper, because this is a big heavy thing. You want to get that into a circle. So that's the idea here. Let's see. Gonna bring a few things down here. I remember that at one point we put everything to the left. And the throttle in the middle or something. We will see if that works with this car. So what are we gonna end up at? I have no idea. But you can score 300, 380,000, 400,000 maybe just doing a normal run. Just do 2-3 laps here on that first lap that we do here. You can just go like 3 times around. $532,000. So we did work with putting everything to the left. That's good enough for 3rd place in drift. But as you can see, I'm not that experienced in it, in this circle drifting, as some are. 600,000, 747,000 for 1st place at the moment. But the 532 will just do, and the Charger will also do. So there's no point in going back again to the drift. Let's have a look. So we're gonna keep the manual sensitivity in the middle this time, linearity as well, speed factor at 0, throttle, yeah, doesn't matter that much I think. Just put it in half, and brake doesn't matter. We're gonna keep that because we're gonna go to the jump. The jump, of course, happens in free drive, which means you can use all your cars. That's the middle of the 3 skill test, and that normally means that it will count for the least barely anything. You just need, sort of like drift, you just need a platinum. Other than that, it does not count for the overall that much. So that's why we start with that one. Of course not with the drift car, that's obvious. We need a drag car. 1417, I have my ref, yeah, so be it. But it's a jump. Might be the 370Z as well, which usually is better at jumps than the rough, at least for me. But we'll see. Ouch. Did we get the landing? Or did we not get the landing? 21,000. We did get the landing, but it sucks. It's pretty obvious. Thank you, sir. think of it, I probably do not even need wheel settings here. Would just work fine with keyboard settings as well. Whoa. Had to reset, my tires were heated up like crazy. Think I need to fly more. Okay, we did not get that one. Of course. Welcome to the south. You do 2 jumps and it already starts raining. I think we need to jump more to the right here, and also probably need some slipstream here to get good run going. 370, what is it? There it is. Gonna go with 370. Manual. Just gonna go on keyboard settings. Get the landing on the roof. 21, what's going on here? What are we looking for? We are looking for a score at least, if I remember correctly, around 26, 27 if you do this solo, around 30,000 something if you do this in a crew. So obviously I'm not having enough speed probably. Ouch. There goes my tires. Oh, you just jumped seriously. The trick this week, avoid that building, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. This thing has more acceleration, so I'm gonna start on this ramp here and see if... How's it going, dude? Didn't even make that jump here. Let's try the left side. Yeah. Then you avoid the building, but then you even land before it. That's probably gonna be, what is it, 18, 19 something? Yep, 19. The tricky part here is to get the landing. I do remember that from last time. Very often you're gonna end up on the building or on a tree, and you're gonna crash and you get no points. And getting the points, that's the most difficult part in this thing. And then you have those lucky people that always hit something. They bounce off and they do not get a landing. Steering to the right as much as I can to avoid that building. Now we should get a landing. But does that be good or bad? We'll see. $101st. What does that mean? 101st. A jump is easy skill to do, so that might be already good enough to get a platinum. Let's have a look. No, it's not. Oh, there are only 600 players ranked at the moment, so we need a top 60. So we need somewhere around 27,000. I will figure it out later. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this freaking jump. A bit more important, although also not the most important of the skill tests, but will count for a bit, that's for sure, is the Scramble. Let's have a look there. What is the situation here? I have no idea. So we have to figure out which way to go, which to use. Oh, it stopped raining. That's already something. Raptor normally, but it might be possible that I need to bring it back to 1299 full acceleration. But this is just the first test, because it is very possible that we will see where this thing goes. If it's not going into the woods, it might be very possible that you're gonna need to do this with a drag car. They're not line as well. Most likely we need to go to the other side. Let's have a look. 6,000 points, 32nd. I see an 8,000 there. Let's have a look where that one goes, shall we? It goes that way, it uses a drag car. Okay. And where it goes that way? Gonna check the other side first. To see where that goes. Oh yeah, it's this way. This is all on the road if I remember correctly. Bit tricky here. Bit sharp here as well. Yep, definitely this way, and it is with a drag car. That's gonna be funny. So, drag car it is. Middle, speed factor to 0, throttle in the middle, keep the brake for what it is for now, just a test. We do need some grip, so 1497 CTR would work probably. You need to drive under the gates apparently with the drag car. Oh, and keep your tire of course. Okay, that's gonna need some practice. Oh, no. Get away with your cop car, seriously. Okay, that's a tricky corner there. And here you also have a problem to keep it okay. Oh well, people here. Okay, this is gonna need a few runs. Hello? Where are the gates? No more gates? Okay, so that means we need to get all the gates. Unless it was a loading bug. But I think there are no more gates after that one. Oh, that bump there is still a pain on the ass. Okay, lost it there. That one in the field there is also going to be a problem. Yep, no more gate. Again, no more gates. So it's not a loading bug, there's just no more gates. This is the last one. So which means there are probably going to be a lot of people with the same score, if you can get out the gates. No gate miss this time. Only 7-4. Going the other way, the people score 8,000. 8 now. So apparently it changed compared to last year. I didn't miss a gate in this last run, and so this is no good. No good anymore. It's possible that last year we did not have the wheel settings when we did this skill test. Okay, completely new route now. Oh, fuck it up. There's the car. Yeah, around with the throttle on the off-road, I guess. Probably can hit the nitro here and yeah. More gates to get here. Let's see. Oh, seriously? Sleeping people in the middle of the road. At least put your car on the side of the road. Yeah, could make that corner. Only one gate missed so far, so. And I missed that one as well. Okay, another bump. Also here, no more gate at the end. Okay, so we need to get all the gates this way to see if we can score more. Every time. Oh my god, seriously. That's how you move people. Oh my goodness. Got the gate though. Okay, I need to slow down there. Yeah, also here, no more gate. So this is gonna be a pretty simple one. Once you get all the gates, you're done with this thing. Oh my god. Third gear seems to work. So, not too much on the throttle there. The off-road you need to be careful with the drag car. More to the left. Brakes out there on you, the car, and that's a bit of a problem. Also this one is a problem. The rest is okay. Okay, hello Ben. one stupid gate. $7,460, but I missed the gate, which also means I get less points on all the gates behind that one. But never mind. I will figure that out later on. Moving on. Unless it was a loading bug and that there are more gates behind that, but I couldn't see any on the minimap either, so 157th in gold. Escape. I'm assuming we go that way because we have like twisty corners here, but that being said, you never know. This is an escape, so you do not need to stay on the road. Okay, do need to make a corner though. Let's have a look. That corner, take this corner, the bridge, and then boost there somewhere on the bridge, I think. More likely will be the case. But we will see. Whoa. Hello tires. Keep the tires cool enough and then hit the boost here, it will be okay. Where are we now? 50th. Okay, not good enough. $36, yeah, that will do for now. $78. We already made the platinum and we still have 3 events to do. And the jump, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the jump. That should be platinum. Have a look. Can we do that with these settings? Throttle. Can put the throttle open. I'm gonna try it in third gear here, because it might be possible that we did it in third gear actually, this jump. And then jump towards the beach or something. I think you could flew over the or fly over the buildings, and then if you just can get a landing on the beach or something like that before you crash into the water. It was something like that, if I remember correctly. I do remember this jump skill being a pain in the ass already last year, because there's nowhere to land. That's the problem. A lot of trees and buildings that you can hit, you get crash cam, you do not get points for the jump. Not sure if that's gonna be better or worse. 23,900. 75th, that's not good enough. Thought we needed like top 65 to get the platinum medal here. Which normally is the only thing that will matter. So I need to figure out another. Just straight flew over the building and then landed on the beach last year, I think, somewhere. Or maybe on that road here. Yeah. Now I ran into cars again. 24,500. This is not counting. Huh? It counted. What happened here was that it counted for the skill test, but it did not count for the summit event. Gave me a ranking, but not a summit leaderboard thing. Seriously. But I'm also sure that we did not use, more I think of it, we did not use a CTR here last year. Now I should get it because I landed before I hit those cars. Now it did count. You see, event rank +5. So the previous one did not count, which was a higher score. But yeah, anyway, you need Slipstream here, so maybe there are some people about here. But just go behind someone might actually work. RT might be an option as well. Bit more again, yeah. But meanwhile we are already some time in the live stream, so it might be good enough for platinum now that if more people have done it. You see, 69th. Okay. Which leaves us with a Speedtrap, a brand time attack and a crew time attack. I'm gonna go with the Speedtrap first, for the simple reason that needs to be done with a team, but I can do the route and I can do... it's not a crew Speedtrap, so... Speedtrap. Italian. American. Now, let's have a look at the track. If the track is the same as last year, I looked at my video from last year, which we did here. The brand time attack is the same, the crew time attack most likely as well, although we can use a new car there. We have the Hurricane now in the crew time attack, which will be faster than the Gallardo, which we used last year. Speedtrap, sort of the same story. It is restricted to the performance, Italian and Americans, so we're gonna end up with LaFerrari, Huayra, Hurricane, something alike. I'm just gonna do a run with the LaFerrari. Last year we used the Huayra and we did around 390 kilometers an hour. I saw that first place at this moment is 391. But you need acceleration because some of these things are short. So you're not gonna get top speed except on this one, which is number 4. We will come back to that one later, don't worry about it. Few tricks here though. Like here I do not know if you get more speed with the Hurricane. You will get at number 4 though. You just drive that way into the water. Why do we drive into the water? Well, it's pretty simple. By doing that, you reset the car with a full bar of nitro boost. We do the same on the next one, by the way. Of course you need to do this with a team with Livestream, but you get the idea. And we drive that way and we go towards, there is some sort of, there are a few boats here, but here somewhere, I don't think so. Here you have like speedboat thing. Camera number 4, with a team with Slipstream you need the top speed, so that's why the Hurricane might be the best. It can get 450 kilometers an hour, 451 even I think in performance spec. And the Huayra and the LaFerrari that I'm driving here can only do 428 or 29. So that's already 30 kilometers an hour difference. So even if you have a bit less on the other cameras, doesn't matter that much. The Hurricane will win it here on camera number 4 for you. And as you can see, even solo, more than enough time to do the route. Scoring 333.8 average. Which is good enough for 70 seconds. Okay, first place is 391.1. You can reach that with the Pagani Huayra. We did that last year. So I don't think that's the best option anymore. But I'm not 100% sure. What I'm gonna do another run. and gonna use the Hurricane because it has less acceleration than the LaFerrari and oh, we also have the Panigale. We can use a Panigale, that might be an option as well. That's also something we did not have last year. But yeah, also that one is sort of like the Huayra and like the LaFerrari. It has the acceleration, but it limits at around 429. So I'm thinking with the team it's gonna be the Hurricane, but not 100% sure. We might need to test the Panigale as well. We're gonna win on number 4 with the Hurricane, but I'm not so sure you're gonna win with it one on these cameras here. .324. Also, the crew time attack is a real, yeah, it's like a drafting exercise. If it's the same track as last year, that is. Time's around 2:30, I think. All highway, and then you have to go through a field somewhere. To finish in New Orleans, I think. Okay, yeah, right. Forgot about that. This thing has no brakes. That's not that important. The only thing that matters is the cameras in the Speedtrap, so... Handling, steering, brakes. Optional on this car. But it has the speed. Normally you have enough time so you can hang around here a little bit to refill the boost as much as possible. It's a little faster here. Yeah. In the team, the Hurricane is going to be the better option, I think. Especially seeing you can reach 450, 20 kilometers an hour more than with the Huayra or the LaFerrari on camera number 4. So, that's that. Now, 30 seconds with 2 events to do, which is the crew time attack and the brand time attack. Let's do the brand time attack. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Corvette ZR1 in the Dallas track. Known track. We have been here with Lotus Exige, with other cars. I think it was an open category test as well one time. It's mainly an annoying traffic track, that's what it is. We have this stupid jump here as well. And these stupid AI cars that accelerate or brake on purpose, just to annoy you. So you need to get like a clean run. And then hope around the time around 145 or so. Or 245, what is it? I think it's 145. And you're driving an American boat, so like I said, annoying traffic. Very often on that traffic light there is gonna be cars. Seriously, Ubisoft. They have seriously good time attack tracks, which we used last night, and they always come back to these shitty ones. Two minutes and one, something like that. So we need to win about 15-20 seconds to be in the top 5. Something like that. Let's have a look what first time is at this moment with only like 1:47.4. That's already like a reasonable time. Oh, Debbie is back. Cheaters all over the place. And now they're back, well, with the first time. Wouldn't surprise me if they're back to their old tricks. Used some sort of speed hack in several escape tests and such, and probably got like 3 or 6 month ban. And now I see they're back. We got green, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Like I said, annoying track. There cannot be a car, then you can jump down. Because remember, you're driving a boat as well. Almost 100 cars in this game. And they just keep it exactly the same. I thought they were gonna switch it up. This is exactly the same time attack with exactly the same car that we used last year. Sick of that car there. You can also not take the footpath. Here you can go behind the trees, I thought. Okay, it works. Didn't we take the corners with the handbrake last year? I think so. And then aim for this wall, which you can get a good bounce from that thing if you do not get stuck. Okay. I think I had a time of 1:47 here last year. Solo, that is. Later improved with a team. On the last part you can benefit from a team with slipstream. But even with a full team, the chances that you're gonna make it to the finish with a full team are pretty slim. With all the traffic, someone will get stuck here or there. Fucking believable. The track on its own, it's a pretty good track. If they would just leave traffic out. The annoying part on brand time attacks like this is that, yeah, it's luck based. Someone who has enough time to play this over and over again can just wait till it's free drive nighttime, and then he has left traffic in time attacks. So the one with the least traffic here on his run will get the better times. See the difference if you can take that corner already 2 seconds. And accelerating van. That's annoying. Freaking pole there as well. And the crew time attack is, yeah, sort of the same I think. I believe there's also traffic, but it's a bit more overseeable because that's on the highway, so. Oh, come on, stupid little. One little car. 3 seconds gone. Here another one. "100 runs to get one good run." That's what this thing is gonna be about. Like I said, very afternoons. What you do have if you play with a team here, people can shortcut. There are shortcuts towards here, the end, and then they can still give you, if someone has a good run, they can give you some slipstream. Even a messy run, you already mean like 6 seconds. It all depends on traffic, this time track. If you can get a run going without too much traffic, you will have a time around 145 up to 150, something like that. Let's have a look. With one event to go, where did we end up? 17th. Not that bad. Seeing we have lots of things to improve during the week. And the main thing will be the track. And people are doing their all kind of tricks. I will tell you once and for all, it's FPS related. The only thing that counts. Not the setup of the car, not anything else than FPS. So I'm gonna stop the live stream here since I do not have a team around to do the crew time attack. We'll post the crew time attack later during the week. Also some other events. If improved in the top 5, then I put them out there. So the first look and scores, that's what we did here in this live stream. From being unranked to 17th with one event to go, the crew time attack. We'll see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.